I've come to this incredible carving deep in an ancient woodland. It's the Green Man, but who is the Green Man? It's a figure from British folklore, but its history doesn't have its roots in Britain at all. The earliest depictions of the Green Man found in Britain are from the medieval period. They are carved into church pews and masonry. But why did medieval craftsmen create them? Were they harking back to their pagan past? Many believe that the Green Man is an ancient Celtic god, a forgotten god worshipped in Britain since the dawn of history. Or perhaps Cernunnos, an ancient Celtic god from Gaul. There's only one known depiction of Cernunnos from the ancient world. It was found beneath Notre Dame Cathedral. It dates back to the 1st century AD. Could he be the origins of our Green Man? It seems very unlikely. He was being worshipped by the Parisi tribe, a group of Celts that were distinctly different to the ancient Britons. They spoke a different language and had different customs. It was common in Roman paganism for local areas to worship their own deities, so it seemed likely that Cernunnos was a tribal deity since we have no other depictions of him elsewhere. The term Green Man was coined in the 1930s by Lady Raglan. She theorized that the Green Man was an ancient pagan god who had survived alongside Christianity. Her theory had no evidence behind it. She simply saw the heads and assumed that they were pre-Christian. She linked the Green Man to gods who were depicted with foliage such as Dionysus, Pan, or Osiris. The great historian Ronald Hutton believes they're nothing more than a motif, something akin to a gargoyle, which was used throughout the construction of churches by travelling craftsmen who would travel huge distances across Europe. He believes the Green Man, or foliate heads as scholars call them, has no specific meaning. There has to be an explanation for the foliate heads. Gargoyles do have a meaning and a purpose. They are a visual reminder of sin and wickedness. It was also believed that they warded off evil spirits. There's no way that the foliate heads were carved without having meaning. Churches and cathedrals were built with precision. They are aligned to the east with inch-perfect feats of engineering. Symbolism is built into their very foundations. The foliate heads have to be more than just a meaningless motif. In the early medieval period, a story was written loosely based on the Old Testament. It was called The Legend of Seth and the Oil of Life. In this story, Seth, who is Adam and Eve's son, tries to return to the Garden of Eden to get the elixir of life. The angel guarding the gates denies Seth entry, but gives him a seed from the fruit of the tree of life. By the time Seth returns home with the seed, his father Adam has passed away. Seth places the seed on his father's tongue and buries him at Golgotha. A tree grows from Adam's mouth and it's eventually cut down. The wood is used to build Christ's cross. The story was incredibly popular at the time, the same time that the Green Man carvings started to show up at Christian sites. Although we have no record of why they were made, it seems probable that they're a representation of Adam. Who do you think the Green Man is?